Thank you very much, everyone, a student of Galileo International Seminary. My name is Dawit Asfaw. I'm going to discuss and I'm going to teach you a course titled Organization in the Management Process Program, MBA. Regarding this course, maybe the outline of the presentation is about 9 subjects, 9 topics, and Unit 1 we are going to discuss understanding an organization, and Unit 2 introduction to management and management process, and Unit 3 planning and decision that we are going to discuss it, and Unit 4 organizing and staffing, Unit 5 leading, and Unit 6 is controlling, and Unit 7 is power, politics and conflict, negotiation and stress. So, and Unit 8, it's about group behavior and leadership. And at last, we are going to finalize with Unit 9, organizational culture and change. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss under this course. Organization and management process, as you know that every organization have its own management structure and management process. So that we are going to see all these units and different topics under the title of Organization and Management Process. According to the course of this organizational structure and management process, the course describes about management process and organizational behavior. MEPO is in abbreviation. MEPOB is a fundamental subject in management education because it forms the foundation on which other knowledge in management is built. Management is, as you know, management is a process of getting activities completed efficiently and effectively through the people. The process is also, we have to define the process because we have also seen that, a management process. So what do we mean by process? Process means a sequence of interdependent and linked procedures that enables creating some outputs. So process have a sequence and interdependent and a property of linked procedures that enables creating some outputs, some results. So a management process and organizational behavior also passes through the processes. Without the process, we don't know about the interdependent and linked procedures that enables creating some results. As I continue that regarding the description of the topic and the subject that about organizational and management process, combining this, when we see that the management process is that a sequence of independent and linked procedure that enables getting activities completed efficiently and through people. Peoples are important. Peoples are important for project management and also management process of organizational behavior. Without people, you can't do anything. So we can say that the management process is that sequence of independent and linked procedures that enables of getting activities completed efficiently and through people. When we say that people is important first, then it has to be the output or the result has to be efficient and effective. So it follows that to manage effectively and efficiently we have to follow a sequence of action or procedures. So in order to manage an organization or a company, when we say efficiently and effectively, there is a sequence action to be held, and also actions and procedures has to be in attention to do it. So when we say efficiency, means that we are doing things right. And when we say effectiveness, means that we are doing the right thing. So when we mean that doing things right and things are appropriately done according to the aim, the objective, the goal, and also according to the vision and the mission statement. So effectively, when we say that effectiveness, also that we are doing the right thing at appropriate time, at appropriate place, and at appropriate way of achieving a result. So we have to consider that if we say, if there is a management and a management process, we have to think about the accomplishment, the achievement, and also that the output must be effective and also efficient. Otherwise, we can't measure the outputs and also the impact of that organizational behavior and also organizational process. So effectiveness and also efficiency is the important items that you are thinking about it. So efficient means a way that achieves maximum productivity with minimum wasted effort, or minimum cost with maximum productivity. So this is when we call it efficient. Otherwise, it will be wasted. It will be, things are very inefficient way that we are managing. So that's why these two words, effectively and efficiently, are the main important to manage the management of the process of getting activities completed. Management process and organizational behavior is a fundamental subject in management education because it forms foundation other knowledge in managing is built. Everything is built on the basis of management process and organizational behavior. What do you mean by, what student, can you understand or can you tell me that about, what do you mean by management? Management is a process of getting activities completed efficiently and effectively through people. Unless otherwise we define right away about management, we can't know about the process and we can't imagine, and also we can't reach the place where we're going to finalize the organizational achievement and goals, and the process has to go with efficiently and effectively. Process means a sequence of interdependent and linked procedures that enables creating some outputs. Everything goes with a process. There is no anything in this world without going and achieving any results without the process. So everything has its own process. For example, when evolution comes to this world, when it is created, there is a process, there is evolution to reach the place where now we are living in this world. So process is very important in organizational behavior and in the process of management. So by the combining the management process and organizational behavior, We can say that the management process is that sequence of independent and linked procedures that enables getting activities completed efficiently and through people. So through people is without people, nothing will have at the end. There is no output without people. And also this process has to be completed in efficiently and effectively way. So it follows that to manage effectively and effectively, we have to follow a sequence action procedures. So that's why we have to focus on the process should be effective and also efficient. Organizational behavior, on the other hand, is how people behave in their individual capacity. Individuals have their own capacity and potential, and also their scholarly thinking. So for organizational behavior, as a part of organization, people's behave their individual capacity. They are working, they are contributing, and also that they are also having, contributing their individual capacity according to their preparation. Since activities get completed with and through people, it follows that management process and organizational behaviors has coexist. Both these big terms, management process and organizational behavior, comes and coexist together. Always they are at the same time. So they are interdependent, they are interlinked. Without management process, organizational behavior cannot individual capacity contribute to the organization. So organizational behavior is important as management also process is important. So when you combine management process and organizational behavior, is a study inseparable. Always they come together, and always they are linked together, and always they are through people effective outputs is and achieved. Management is about both efficient and effectiveness. So this is the important thing, that if there is organizational behavior, if there is management process, always these two determine words, efficient and effectiveness is there. Without effectiveness and without efficient, the process cannot able to produce a good achievement and good outputs. So after these course objectives, after able to discuss all these, the course objectives is, the course, after studying this subject, you should be able to explain the concept of organization and its component, and you will define the concept of management, list the principles of management, explain the concept of management process. So according to the course objectives, you are able to describe the process of planning and decision making. You are able to describe the process of organizing, staffing, and leading and controlling. You will also analyze the relationship between management process and organization behavior. So also you will able to describe the concept of power, politics, conflict, negotiation, and change. And at the end, you will explain the concept of organizational culture and change. So we have finalized this discussion, I'm going to start Unit 1, that is, it's about understanding an organization. That's the introductory part. As you know that many of us has been a part of organization in one way or another way, including schools and small businesses. Understanding the working of this organization is crucial for professional managers to ensure their effectiveness and growth. So in one way or another way, we all are the part of organization, either a business organization or humanitarian organization or other organizations such as government institutions. So we are the part of the organizations. Some organizations thrive while others remain constant. Yeah, some organizations are growing and continuous, others remain constant. They are not growing in one place maybe for many years, while others are also out of the track and become dead. Professional managers must have a deeper understanding of these organizations to help them make their work more effective and enable goals. So professional managers have a deeper understanding of this organization to make and to help the effective and enable growth of an organization. So professional managers contribute a lot for any organizations while they are as a part of the organization. This unit explores organizational knowledge to enhance effectiveness and prosperity in business organization. Our focus on this course is that it's about business organization. Sometimes organizations like company, so we will focus on that. So we have to first define the concept of an organization. An organization is a social system structured to achieve goals with a structure determining functions, positions, roles, responsibilities, and authority. So organizations have a determining structure related to functions, positions, roles, and responsibilities and authorities. So the organization is composed of all these determining structures in it to achieve its objective and to achieve its goal. Therefore, these open systems are affected by environmental outside their boundaries. All these structure, those who are determining the functions, positions, roles, and responsibilities is affected internally or externally. So because of that, this is an organization. The concept of an organization has an open system that's affected by environment outside the boundaries. Not only within the organization, it is also affects the outside of the boundaries. So when we talk about the organization, also that we have to think about the social system. That the social system is in a relational bond of personal or environmental roles that are a part of whole, larger community. This social system also includes a larger society that works together and function as a connection between community, organization, and larger institutions. If there is an organization, there is also a society. So a society has an interaction medium between the organization and the society and the community, and using by social system that interact together. So within the social system, the rational bond of personal or environmental goals are the part of the whole large community. So it involves the community through the social system that also includes a larger society that works together and function as a connection between community, organization, and large institutions. So the social system is very important in business and business organizations. So business is a social system created by society to simply task and fulfill needs. It is created by society to simplify tasks and fulfill needs. So business is a social system. When we say business is a social system, it simplifies the task, the type of duties, the type of tasks, and the type of activities that are related to the society needs. It is the social system, not business itself, that dictate micro-level business practices through social pressure. NGOs, environmental groups, and legislations, all is a part of the social system. While business are economic entities, they are also sanctified by the society. Because society is important connection and having a common ground for everything as a business, as an NGO, as environmental groups, and micro-level businesses. So in a business social system is an important element that to connect the organization and also the society or the community. Society and government can alter business rules, allowing foreign direct investment. So society and government always the starting point of a business rules, allowing foreign direct investment, but not all regulating businesses. So always society and government allowing foreign direct investment, but not regulating the business, because business is regulating by the organization, those who have involved in getting, having that organization. So business are created to fulfill society needs. Yeah, business is started and begin to fulfill society's needs. Society has its own needs. Society has its own way of interest. So always any business created to fulfill society's needs. And if not controlled, society may control and close them down. So if the business is opened, it is controlled by an organization. But if you're not controlled well to serve the society, it will not. It will be controlled by the society itself, and close them down. However, society and government do not interfere in everything. Society and government do not interfere in everything, in any businesses. But there are social interactions among the people to run out of the businesses in the organization. In fact, society gives business a lot of freedom. Yes, of course, because in doing so, competition takes place, the cost goes down, quality goes up, and the society's needs are better fulfilled. Business organizations are its creation and will exist only if it is fulfills its purpose. So the society gives a lot of freedom because doing so competition takes place. There is competition among the businesses, the cost goes down and quality goes up, and the society's needs better fulfilled. That's why society is always determining factor whether the business is running, having a good achievements. So the other determining in organization businesses is any organizations have a goal. A social system is shaped by diverse backgrounds in larger businesses. In larger businesses, there will be people from diverse backgrounds of education, gender, religion, etc. They form a social system. Every society has its own social system, and this social system has diverse backgrounds of education, gender, religion, and etc. The social system is shaped by diverse backgrounds. That diverse background is education, gender, religion, region, and they form a social system. The goal of the social system are better working conditions. Yes, better working conditions is one of the social system goal. And the other one, all businesses, whether big or small, have a goal. Small or big organizations or business company have a goal. There is no any businesses without goal. There is a goal to reach, to have, and to achieve something out of it. So society too has, also society has a goal. Society goals include employment and prosperity, because society is looking for employment and prosperity. All organizations will have a goal. It may be implicit in small organizations and often well expressed in larger ones. This is usually done through vision and mission statement. So after I try to elaborate on this one, we proceed to what is a business structure and management. We are going to see also these terminologies and definitions. What is structure? What we mean structure, and what we mean management. And structure is a system that outlines how certain activities are directed in order to achieve the goals of an organization. It is how certain activities are directed in order to achieve the goals of an organization. This is a structure. Without a structure, you cannot able to achieve the organization goal. These activities can include rules, roles, and responsibilities. So every organization have a structure, and the structure has and includes rules, roles, and responsibilities. The structure also determines how information flows between levels within the organization. And also the structure determines the information flow between the levels of the structures, the hierarchy, the horizontal and the vertical connections will be also determined by the structure. So creating a structure is about grouping similar works and doing it. If we group similar work, it is possible for us to be more efficient. So the structure has its own similar work grouping and way of doing it. If we group similar work, it is possible for us to be more efficient. Whenever the organization is large, we need to create a way of doing work systematically. So the structure also puts everything systematically in a way to achieve our responsibility, our goals and objectives systematically. So an organization has a structure, means it is a way of doing work systematically. A management structure describes how organization organizes its management hierarchy. In almost all organizations, a hierarchy exists. So in all organizations, the hierarchy exists because there is levels of doing work systematically. So management structure describes organizations of management in hierarchy way. So also the organizations, the management structure, it is ongoing. The business was growing and it is intended to go on forever. In fact, so business die, they are designated to be ongoing forever. It dies only because we do not care for some of its structure and systems. Sometimes the business might be die or grow or die. But it is dependent on how we design forever or how we denied or how we are not ready to structured in a way that the system and the structure works together. So this is called ongoing concept. The ongoing concept is the business is growing, intended to go forever. So the other one, the property of, or the behavior of the business open system or the social system in the organization is also has a relationship. Relationship existed between the leading team and its head. There is in an organization, and also that in a business company, there is existed between the leading team and its head. There is a head, there is an employee, there is divisions, there is departments, there is classes, and at different levels, there is a relationship between them and among them that creates a systematic way of relationship in organization. Mainly in larger organizations, there will be several such relationships. Here we are referring to the workplace relationship. So when we say last time open system, it is affected out of its boundary. All business companies or business organizations negatively affected and positively affected by the system or by outsiders or insiders. So also that's why it became, we say that open system. Affected by other external systems. There are also different companies, there are different business organizations affects the other similar or different organizations externally. And also it creates opportunities because companies have its own products, then these products also creates an opportunity for the others, and the other also companies have an opportunity for this organization or this business company. So they are mutually creates an opportunities. For instance, a company like Ethiopian Airlines has a lot of airplanes, so because of that, he has an access to many hotels and many other organizations, business organizations. We link their products with Ethiopian Airlines. So the airlines has its own opportunity as for the other companies and business companies to work together in a business system. So business has hundreds of roles and functions, therefore it is highly complex. So because businesses has hundreds of roles, different duties, functions, activities, therefore because of that, the behavior of a business is complex. Also, the increased complexity makes it more difficult to manage. The more the complexity of the organization, the system is complex, it's more also difficult to manage it. Managers and leaders are trained to manage this complexity. That's why managers and leaders are required to manage the complexity. That's why we are teaching today, and we are teaching and taught and learning the processes and the different things that, before we attend or before we go to anyone in any business and companies. So this is the general ideas of the description of the structure and management process. When you go to organizational process, in general, a process is a set of actions that are logically sequenced. Process has its own set of actions and are logically sequenced. One after the other has to be built to do something. Organizations have goals, and they achieve it by creating products and services, and this is done in logical sequence. Organizations have goals, and they achieve it by creating products and services, and this is done in logical sequence. This component or these sequences are including vision and mission, a strategy. It has organizational process has vision and mission, and has strategy, and it has structure, and it has systems, and it has processes, and it has jobs and tasks. When we mean organizational process in terms of vision and mission, every organization has vision and mission. A vision statement is a formal statement of what a business wants to be, every gift of the spirit given by. So a vision is who decides what it wants to be. Who is the decisive power? Who is the decision maker? And what it wants to be. A vision is what you need to be at the end and receive and achieve according to your needs, according to the customer's needs, according to the employee's needs, and the society, or in other words, those who have an interest in the business because they get some benefit out of it. So there is a customer interest, there is the business company or organization interest, there is a society interest. All these interests in the business, some benefit out of it. That's why the organizational process has a vision and statement. A business organization has a vision and a mission. Without vision and a mission, or without vision, you can't have an organization. And they are called stakeholders. In organizational process, there are interacting different stakeholders. Stakeholders, consumers, employees, society, and any other benefited bodies are interacting. So there are stakeholders. So the vision cannot be made by the owner alone. So vision encompasses different stakeholders. The employees, the customers, the societies are the stakeholders. So the vision cannot be made by owner alone. He has to fulfill the wish of the stakeholders. The owner who puts the money has to ask other people before deciding his vision. Yes, strange, but true. Because the owner has put some, he will put money, but without consulting, without involving other stakeholders. How can businesses are successful? How can the businesses achieving its goal, and also what he wants to make a profit out of it and a benefit out of it? So the owner has to consult and discuss, and also involve other stakeholders. So I'm trying to show you here the difference between mission and vision statement. Mission and always when we talk about vision, also at the same time an organization or a company has a mission. So both are always comes at the front table. So you will read it as you have seen it, and you will receive it the handout or the module of this. So I will give you this PowerPoint, so you will read it yourself, and you will get it, and you will read it by yourself. So creating a vision statement. What are our hopes and dreams for the company? When we create a vision statement, we have to see that what are our hopes and dreams for the company. What is our plan? What do you want to achieve? And what's our aim to get it? What is our plan? What problems are we solving for the greater good? When we have a company or a business organization, what problems are we solving for the greater good? What do you want to solve a problem? What problems are creating the society is difficult? What problems are affecting the society, the community, all any stakeholders, the governments? So we have to think when we create a vision statement. And the other one is who and what are we aspire to change? What we are going to change? What's our aim to change? What is our aim to change at the end? So, mission, vision, strategy, goals are interlinked. So when we think about vision, that's what we want to become. And mission, when we talk about mission, who we are and what value we provide, what's our intended to be. And when we think about the strategy, the steps we will take to realize our vision. How we are going to take steps according to vision and mission. How we are going to do. And when we talk about goals, how we track and measure our success. Are we in the right track? And what tracks and what ways are suitable for the company or the business organization? So we have to be cautious and we have to be right on the track to measure our successes.